I don't care if you've had the same pair of clothes your whole life. At least you're alive, you got an at-bat, you got a shot. I choose optimism.
Most of the richest men in the world today are known to have acquired their wealth through tech. But did you know there's a man worth millions of dollars acquired from his family's wine business? Belarusian American GaryVee Vaynerchuk is many things. An entrepreneur, author, speaker, internet personality, and millionaire. He is mostly known as a wine critic who expanded his family wine business and turned it into a multi-million-dollar company. Very few people know of the man and his wealth, but today, you will cease to be one of those people. Today, we're going to take a look at GaryVee's net worth, lifestyle, and how he spends his millions. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications for this channel. First, who is GaryVee? Born on November 14th, 1975, Gary immigrated to the United States when he was 3 years old. He grew up in New York City but later moved to New Jersey. As a young child, he operated a lemonade stand franchise. In his teens, he often made thousands in a weekend selling baseball cards. At age 14, he joined his family's retail wine business. Just after he graduated from high school, his family moved and he went off to college. Gary discovered the internet and the potential to use it for profit while he was in college. While in college, he also discovered that people collected wines and saw the potential for a larger family business. After graduating college, it didn't take long for him to assume control of his father's Shoppers Discount Liquors, and he renamed the store Wine Library. Gary took advantage of the internet as much as he could, and in 5 years, he turned the company's profit from $3 million to $60 million. Up next, let's take a dive into his major source of wealth. The wine library was a big starting point for Gary, but as much as he loved wine, he also enjoyed the concept of the internet and used it to his every benefit. In 2006, he started a Wine Library TV, a daily webcast on YouTube about wine. The popularity of this vlog increased to the point where Gary became a guest on Conan O'Brien, which drove the views up. After 1,000 episodes, the show was ended by Gary. In 2014, he created a new YouTube show, which now has over 130,000 followers. Gary really enjoyed the concept of technology and the internet, so he put his wine business aside and decided to go into the tech world. In 2011, he stepped away from the wine business to build VaynerMedia, a digital ad agency. Gary founded the company along with his brother AJ Vaynerchuk. The company provides social media and strategy services to Fortune 500 companies. The company partnered with Vimeo to connect brands and filmmakers for digital content. He didn't stop there. In 2017, Vaynerchuk formed Gallery Media Group, a VaynerX subsidiary company that houses Pure Wow and other media properties. Through his companies, GaryVee has been able to make himself a millionaire, and he is currently worth $200 million. Up next, as for how he spends his millions, let's start by saying that Gary's a man who believes more in saving than in spending. He has had various interviews where he advises people not to go into debt in order to portray a certain lifestyle for people on the internet, and he has shared a couple of saving tips via his YouTube channel. In an article posted on his website, he wrote, quote, "I save my money and I save my money and I save my money some more. There are a lot of people that make $55,000 a year when they are 23. The problem is they go to Coachella and they want to buy a watch and they want to buy a BMW. The point is, GaryVee made his way to the top by saving and investing in businesses when he had the chance. According to him, he was never afraid to take the risk of losing money. A man like GaryVee, who saves, doesn't splurge his money on unnecessary things like houses, private jets, and the likes, but he sure does spend his millions in his own way. Next up, Gary has been known to see the value of things just before they hit the trends list, and that has been a great deal for him. I would call this recent, but Gary had been trading baseball cards since he was a kid, so this isn't exactly new to them. However, he set his sights on a new frontier, sports cards. His peers saw the investment as little kids' games, and they were very skeptical about it. Gary said, "When I started talking about it, I got met with 90% laughs and 10% curiosity." Gary spent the past few years on social media hyping up the sports card market and encouraging people to purchase professionally graded cards of top legends and emerging prospects. Well, come 2019, Topps made Gary's dream come true. In 2019, he signed a deal with Topps that included his own insert set in Topps' flagship series, as well as a limited edition standalone set he personally curated. While those honors would send most collectors into a frenzy, Gary said the real prize was seeing his own card in Topps' 2019 Allen and Ginter baseball card set. He said, "I had an insert in Topps Series 2. Go to the 5 and Dime, go to the 7-Eleven, go to a sports card store, open a pack, and there I am. I can't stop smiling. It's just insane." Up next, Gary is a huge investor, and he should be nicknamed a soothsayer because he can always tell when a business will yield a profit in the future. He believes that investing in brands or products you like and understand is key. He was an early investor in Twitter, Uber, Tumblr, and Snap, and today they're all giving him millions. His VaynerRise investment portfolio currently lists nearly 80 companies, including international digital wallet and exchange Coinbase and monthly cosmetics subscription service Birchbox. He said, "Unless America disappears off the face of the earth in a very long period of time, it's probably a good bet to invest." He admits that investing could be very risky. In his words, "Basically every time I buy anything, I decide it's never coming back, but he firmly believes that investing in companies and brands that he understands is the key. Next up, Gary Vee likes sports and he has long dreamt of buying his favorite team, the New York Jets. Well, that could become a reality. A diehard Jets fan who often tweets about the ins and outs of the team, he said that among fans, the idea of him buying the team is taken lightly. In his words, the majority still think I'm crazy, but I love that. Many diehard NFL fans might dream of owning their favorite team. Vaynerchuk is the rare fan with an outside chance of one day making that dream a reality. In an interview, he admitted that he's gathering all his wealth in order to buy the team from the Johnson family, the current owners. He said, "All of this is to buy the New York Jets. That is what I want to do with my life. I'd like to buy the Jets at 68 years old and win 6 Super Bowls before I die." He also added that he cannot control if the Johnsons sell it before he can afford it, or if they never agree to sell it, but it won't stop him from dreaming and working towards purchasing it. Up next, Gary Vee is also an author, and he has written several books. In fact, he has been on the New York Times bestsellers list. His books include Crushing It, How Great Entrepreneurs Build Their Businesses and Influence and How You Can Too. Crushing It, Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion. Jab, 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 Right Hook, How to Tell Your Story in a Nosy Social World. Hashtag Ask Gary Vee. One Entrepreneur's Take on Leadership, Social Media, and Self-Awareness. The Thank You Economy. Gary Vaynerchuk's 101 Wines, and many more books. If your business is engaged in social media or digital marketing, or if you want your business to be, then reading Gary Vee will help you establish a solid foundation for your business. Don't waste time trying to figure out how to properly use social media to promote your business. Just dive into one of his books. Next up, we already know that he's a man who enjoys sports. During one of his hashtag Ask Gary Vee episodes, a fan asked him, "What do you splurge on?" His reply was, "Experience." Gary said that he enjoys spending his time on a fun experience and making memories with his loved one. He gave an example of when he went to watch LeBron James' first game back in Cleveland against the Knicks. He is a Knicks fan. He added that he attended the game with his brother AJ, and that AJ is a bigger Knicks fan than he is, and he enjoyed going to the game with his brother because it is a story they will forever remember, and when they're much older, they can reminisce about it. He said, "It's cool to sit around, and if you're an old man right now and can be like, 'Remember when we went to that first game in Milwaukee with the Lakers?'" According to him, that would be a fun story to tell in his old age. He also added that going on vacation and trips with his friends and family are the type of experiences he would love to have and that he would love to spend his money on. What can I say? Gary is a millionaire like no other, a man with top priorities and a bigger picture. Unlike other millionaires, Gary tailors his spendings to the necessities, and he also saves, a very rare man in today's world. That is a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stick around for more exciting content on this channel.